Hello and welcome back to Conversations with Miss Sue, and thank you so much for tuning in. And for those who are joining us for the first time, you are so very welcome. Please do join the family by subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you never miss an episode. Guys, I am so excited about today's topic because we are continuing with Diaries of a Single Mother, and I am here to plug you. I made those mistakes so that you never have to make these mistakes again. I am here talking about the do's and the don'ts of dating as a single parent. We are going to start with the do's and then we go to the don'ts. Let me just give a disclaimer right now. I am just talking about my experiences. If anyone feels like, you know what, you have something to comment, just comment in the comment section and then we'll learn. Sizofunda. We are here to learn, right? Number one is be yourself. Guys, I will never overemphasize this. Be yourself and the right people will be attracted to you. Never pretend to be somebody else because you want to hook a guy. You want to hook a guy, you want to make him love you and stuff like that. Because the guy is going to love someone who's not you. He's going to love the pretentious girl. And the next thing, when your character comes out, yes, character will come out because it's like a pregnancy. You can't hide it for long. Next thing, your true colors come out and the guy doesn't like you. He leaves you and then you sound like a broken record. Hey, these guys, they play with us because we're single mothers. They don't take us seriously. Hey, we are just like a playing ground. Yes, you're a playing ground because you're fake. Be yourself, girl. That is the first do. Second do is have the conversation. When the relationship is getting serious, girl, sit your man down. Sit your girl down and tell them, Kuti, you know what? I want to talk about my child. I want to talk about where we're going. Because when you're getting serious, you're talking about marriage, you're talking about moving in together, you're talking about lobola and stuff like that. Sit him down. What happens to my child? Have that talk. Later on, when you guys are getting married during the lobola negotiations, and then the uncles ask, Saka mwana uyu arikusara nani? Na tete rekana kuti namai, and then you are shocked. Then you faint. Then you say this guy he wasn't honest. You didn't sit down with the guy to ask him if he was comfortable with you moving in with the child, with you and the guy staying with the child or having the child stay with somebody else. So have that talk. When you see the relationship is going kumapena, guys, sit down, talk about it. Where is the child going to end up at the end of us, like maybe marrying or something like that? Third, do. Please, please, please always communicate with the guy. Beginning of the relationship, before you guys even start the relationship, be honest with the guy. Tell the guy that you're a single mother. Don't lie. Don't lie, Kuti. You know what, baby, I don't have chipomerwa, hey, chichichi, I don't have a child and stuff like that. And then later on, 3 months down the line, you say, surprise, I'm a mom. No, girl, no, 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 no. There are people out there who do not want to date single parents. And I get it. Like, I get it. Dating a single parent comes with so many responsibilities. It's so complicated and you have to compromise. And some people just aren't cut out for compromise. They don't want to compromise. And it's not their fault. It's emotional. And we have to just accept that there are guys out there who don't want to date single parents. And so if they don't want to date single mothers, don't be there forcing them by lying to them that you're not a mother. Then later on you spring it up on them, Kuti, I'm a mother. No, that's not cool, girl. Just tell him from the get-go, I'm a single parent, and you find out if he wants to stay or he doesn't want to stay. The last do, which is the fourth do, is give yourself some time, girl. Like, some people just jump from one relationship to the other, from baby daddy to the other and stuff like that. So yeah, give yourself some time. Heal from past relationships. Heal from the issues that you had with baby daddy. Make sure that you are ready for dating. Make sure you know yourself. You know what you're looking for in the dating fraternity. And you know what you bring to the table. And you know what you want the guy to bring to the table. I feel like when you love yourself, you know exactly how to love somebody else because you can't give what you don't have. Yeah. And the next thing, you know what, you're there with your issues, you're there with your bleeding heart, and you're bleeding on some woman's son. Like, seriously, no. These guys are not hospitals. They're not there to heal your wounds. They are there to date you. Now, here one told my issues. Okay, so don't bring your issues to him. Deal with your issues, Sissy, before you get into a relationship. Give yourself some time. That is the last do. Let's move on to the don'ts. The very first don't is, guys, this is a serious one. Don't introduce your child to these men in the early stages of the relationship. First of all, you don't know this person. You don't even trust them. Let alone you trust to bring them into your child's life. Like, this is what endangers children, by just exposing them to people that you're not even sure you're going anywhere with. So yeah, I feel like it's very, very tempting to have the guy and your baby together. Like, you are just killing two birds with one stone. Like, you don't have to compromise when it comes to time, because then you have Bradley and then you have the dude, and you just spend time with them, so you don't have to like compromise the other. But trust me, it will not go well. I've read so many surveys that say that whenever you go through a heartbreak, your child also goes through a heartbreak. Because guess what? You have introduced your child to a guy who is making you happy, probably making this child happy too. A guy that the child is spending time with, and they've created a bond. And the moment that the bond has to be broken, you know, the child goes through a heartbreak. It actually messes up with the child's development in the later stages, and him or her being able to like open up to relationships and stuff like that. So yeah, please do not, and I repeat, do not introduce your child in the early stages to these guys. Okay, next one. Do not, this one, guys, is a serious one. It's a serious one. It's a serious one. Yes, all of them are serious ones, but this one, extremely serious. Do not force your child to call this guy daddy. Yes, and I'm going to say it. This guy is not the child's father. Yes, that was Taura. Miss Cwmt has said it. So yeah, don't you go around forcing your child to call him daddy. If the child wants to call the guy uncle, let's just say Mashika Kumapena, and you guys are now like, you know, meeting your child, spending time with your child together and stuff like that. Don't force your child to call this guy daddy. If he wants to call him uncle, yes. If he wants to call him by the first name, Dikoko, because guess what? The child is going through my emotions, probably does not like this guy because he feels like the guy is replacing daddy or something like that. And the child is really, it's not fair. Because the guy is doing so much for you, the guy is doing so much for the child, you have to push your child. No, because I feel like this is the father that you need in your life, call him daddy. Nah, that won't work, guys. That won't work. And you know what? This is what we want. We want a situation where your child is free to say daddy to this guy. Ega. Agadaro, we say hallelujah. Yes, it's working. These guys are liking each other to that extent. But if it's not the child's idea, don't bring it on the child. Don't force it on the child. It will never go well. Our next don't is do not compromise your child's time. Guys, this is the first thing you have to tell yourself when you're a single mother. Your child is your priority. Your priority. When you have times that you have set aside to spend with your child, let's say Friday night is movie night. Like, that's what we used to do in Bradley. Now we're just grown up, so yeah. It's just Friday night for everybody. Anyway, we used to have like Friday night was movie night for us. So it was a sacred time. Like, we would have popcorn, chocolates, and we would watch a movie. We would choose the movie during the week. Like, this Friday we're going to be watching this. And it was something that we really valued. It was a special time for us. And every single time like a guy would get into my life, I would never compromise that day, because it was a special day for me and Bradley. And that is what you are supposed to do. You should never neglect your child so that you can be with a guy. That's just nonsense, you guys. Your child is your priority. Your child needs you, and you just have to make sure that you have a balance. Like, you have your relationship balancing with your relationship with your child, so that, you know, your child never suffers. The next don't is stop self-sabotaging. Like when you get into a relationship and you start assessing the guy on the first date, the way he's eating, will he be able to teach my child good table manners? The way he holds that bag, will he be able to hold my child? The way he drives, can he be able to do school run? Is this guy being interviewed to be like a daddy or something like that? This guy just wants to date you, just wants to get to know you. And guess what, Iwewe? When you became a mother, you didn't even know anything about motherhood. Yes, you didn't. You were just like pregnant, and the next thing, bam, you were a mother. You didn't even know. You had to learn, and that is what the guy will do. He will learn in time, and you just have to give him time. Don't stop assessing these guys on first dates and start like ticking them off. No, that's not what it's all about. People learn, people change because they have to, and that is exactly what you have to do. You have to give this guy time. This is the last one, but it is very important. Never ever ill talk baby daddy in front of your new boyfriend, for two reasons. First of all, if you keep talking about someone, if you keep venting about someone in front of someone, this is going to reflect so badly for you, because this guy is going to think you're still in love and you still really care for this person to be talking about them all the time. So don't do it. Just stop talking about this guy in front of your new boyfriend. Secondly, you have to respect baby daddy. You have to make sure that your new boyfriend respects baby daddy, because guess what? Baby daddy is in your life forever. As long as your child is in your life, baby daddy is also in like part of your life. So you have to set boundaries where your new boyfriend doesn't offend baby daddy and baby daddy doesn't offend the new boyfriend. And to do so, you need to keep your mouth shut when it comes to talking about baby daddy. Hey, he did this. Hey, he's a borangoma. Hey, this guy, hey, he doesn't do anything. He's useless. Hey, chichi. No, girl, no. If you want to vent about baby daddy, go to your sister, go to your mom, never your boyfriend, because your boyfriend doesn't want to hear about it. And the next thing, the guy will be disrespecting baby daddy and in turn disrespecting your child. So just don't go there, guys. Anyway, that is what I have for the do's and the don'ts of dating as a single mother, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a massive thumbs up, and if you have any comment and if you have any advice you would like to give the single parents out there about dating, please do comment in the comment section. Guys, I love you. Until next time, bye bye. What do you think? Hi. I was mumbling something. Guys, I will never overemphasize this. He forcing your child. Okay, so stay tuned, and then you get to find out and what not to do when dating as a single parent. Okay. So yeah, that's the other don't. Let's move on to the next don't. The next don't. It's a serious one. Hi.